Okay, take two. Let's see if this will do it. I think I got it up and working now. If there's anybody out there, Muncy to the plate, 2-2 count, Chandler on the mound. Bases are loaded, one out. The pitch to Muncy, fouled away and out of play on the sinker. 2-2 tie. We are in the third inning with one out. And the Dodgers trying to make something big in this inning right now. Thank you so much, Schultz. Thank you so much. That was my Edwin Diaz moment right there. Okay, now that that's behind me, 2-2. The count swung on and missed, and down goes Muncy on the changeup. That'll be Bubba Chandler's fourth strikeout in a 2-2 tie. So Muncy's gone. Bases remain loaded, and up comes Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts wading in. Bases loaded, 2 outs in a 2-2 tie. The pitch from Chandler is a ground ball hit. Sharply base hit up the middle, and in comes one run. That'll be Fiducia will score, and around comes Ohtani to score, and the Dodgers lead 4-2 on the base hit by Mookie Betts. Runners at first and second, and 2 outs here in the third inning. So the Dodgers are back. So Mookie comes through for the Dodgers. Attaboy Mookie indeed. Mookie is aboard with that 2-out single to center field with the bases loaded. The Dodgers now lead 4-2. There's now a runner on first and second. Turner to the plate, a big swing and a foul ball. On his first at-bat, the crowd greeted him with a standing ovation. It did little to no help. He went 0 for 1 on that plate appearance. Let's see if he can bounce back here. Tucker wading in. Bubba Chandler's now thrown 63 pitches. A pitch is taken right down the middle for a changeup for strike 2. Count is now 0-2 to Mookie Betts. Mookie at first. Turner to the plate. Pages at second base. The pitch is way outside on a curveball. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Chandler starting to feel the heat here in a rather hot evening in Los Angeles. His 66th pitch on the way is way high and outside. Nice catch behind by the catcher. If he doesn't spring up and catch that ball's all the way to the backstop. So nice catch to keep that from going to the backstop and having the runners advance. Flores Jr. behind the plate. So Turner to the plate. The count is 2 balls and 2 strikes to Turner. Thank you very much, JT. That was my Edwin Diaz moment. You saw it happen live right there. Everything just blew up. Okay, 3-2 the count to Tucker. Chandler's thrown 67 pitches. Dodgers lead 4-2 against the Pirates. And Chandler in this inning has thrown 26 pitches. So his pitch count is way whacked. He threw 25 in the first inning and 26 here in the third. The 3-2 pitch is way inside for ball 4, and he has walked Tucker. And the bases are loaded once again. Good thing the Pirates didn't challenge that, because that would have been a strikeout. So that would have been the end of the inning right there. So they just showed it now. And up comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 1, Edman. Striking out his first time up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The pitch is taken for called strike 1. That might have been a ball. And Edman's going to challenge it. I think he's going to win this challenge. Let's see. The ABS challenge says no. It's going to say a strike. Let's see. Zooms in. Oh, that's as close as not being a strike as can be. So that is a ball. Pirates lose for not challenging one and lose again when they challenge one. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. The count is now 1-1 on a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. Thanks for that news, Schultz. I did not know that Sheehan got sent down to AAA right before the game. 1-1 pitch is fouled away. The count is now 1-2. I know how Sheehan feels. I just felt like I was been sent down too. Your refund will be sent to you soon, Brian Smith. Hang in there. Thank you so much for coming back for the refund. The pitch is taken for strike 3, and that'll do it on Chandler's 4-stream fastball. And the Dodgers are out of that. But the Pirates are out of that inning, but not before the Dodgers score 2 big runs on Mookie Betts' bases loaded single. And the score at the end of 3 complete, Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. So I now know how it feels to be blown out in an inning or 2. That was my, what was that? Let's see here. Irving Cole. I now know how he felt, left alone on an island as the Red Sox continued to pound him for run after run on that Friday night that started the Dodgers' 7-game skid. I felt it when my game day tracker did not come up. So once again, apologize to you all. Thank you so much for coming back. I know at first, the first reaction was, did the Sports Lounge guy give me a virus? Just kidding out there, Sports Lounge guy. It happens, it always happens to the best of us. So you had a bad day. So anyway, Dodgers leading 4-2, that's the good news, through 3 innings. And Bubba Chandler's been rocked with his pitch count way high. So this should be enough for Yamamoto to sink it on in. Here's a new promotion I hadn't ever seen. LA Kings night, September 1st, 7:10 start against the Cardinals. The pitch on the way to Yamamoto's, from Yamamoto's high to Flores Jr. for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes as we move to the 4th inning. Flores Jr. to the plate. The pitch swung on and missed on the fastball. It's now 0-2. Yamamoto's out there throwing some heat. Rafael Flores Jr. flied out in his first at-bat, hitting .306, 6 home runs on the year. And the 0-2 pitch from Yamamoto. As there's a ground shot down to Freeman. He kicks it, boots it, picks it up. He's going to do it himself. Tag first base before Flores Jr. can get there. And there's 1 out on the scoreboard on Yamamoto's 50th pitch. So way to hang with it, Freeman. Nice job keeping composure, not panicking, and recording the out. And up comes Magnum. Magnum hitting .297, 0 for 1 on his first plate appearance. He struck out. Jake Magnum hitting .297, 4 home runs and 28 ribbies on the year. Yamamoto's pitch is way inside, down near the knees for ball 1. We're in the 4th inning, 1 out. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2 on a big game on a Friday night. The 1-0 pitch is taken for called No, ball 2. That should have been a strike, but no challenge. So it'll hold up. 2 balls, no strikes. 4-2 Dodgers lead in the 4th inning against the Pirates. Yamamoto looking down, and the 2-0 pitch on the way. Taken for a called strike. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Thank you, Brian Smith. I do appreciate that. But I just felt if I'm not giving you the graphics, I'm not giving you my best. I know in the NFL, football, everybody's playing on a playing field. Nobody has graphics. But I felt, you know what? You guys have been with me from the beginning and pumped me up to over 3,000 subs. So I got to fix it and do it right for you guys. But I appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. The count is now 2-2 to Mangum. 1 out. We're in the 4th inning. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. The pitch swung on and fouled away on the splitter. Two and two the count to Mangum. Yamamoto's thrown 55 pitches, and we're in the 4th inning. So hopefully he can make quick work right here of Mangum and go after the second guy with 2 outs. Let's see what he can do. The pitch swung on and fouled away on the sinker, 95-mile-an-hour sinker. Welcome back, Rico. That was me, Rico, all the way. Okay, 2-2, way inside. And they're going to say it's 3-2. Fiducia was tagging Mangum, hoping to get the out recorded. Umpire says no, it's ball 3. So the count is full. 1 out. We're in the 4th inning and a 4-2 Dodger lead. The pitch on the way to Mangum. Payoff pitch is taken. Call strike 3. Oh, he waited on that one. And I don't think Mangum appreciated that on the long wait. Meanwhile, that's the 6th strikeout for Yamamoto. It was indeed a strike. Mangum just didn't like the fact that maybe it was such a late call. But in any event, there's 2 outs. We're in the 4th inning, and Yamamoto has Gonzalez at the plate. The pitch is taken for called strike 1 on the 96-mile-an-hour sinker. Jacob Gonzalez, 0 for 1, struck out in his first at-bat. We're in the 4th inning, 2 outs. The pitch, way inside on the cutter. The count is now 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch is taken for a strike on a fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gonzalez. Yamamoto 1 strike away from getting out of this inning and getting that 7th strikeout for your Jumbo Jacks. There's a pitch fouled away. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yamamoto's thrown 62 pitches. We're in the 4th inning and a 4-2 Dodger lead. The pitch on the way, just a little outside. They check swing. They look at third. They're going to say no swing. Count is now 2-2. Yamamoto back up on the rubber again. 2 outs, 4th inning. His 2-2 pitch is just outside on the cutter, and the count is now full. Once again, 3-2. This is pumping up Yamamoto's pitch count. Still relatively okay, 64 pitches, but he's got to make quick work right here. There's a high fly pop-up, and this will do it. In comes Mookie Betts in shallow side on the green grass. He makes the catch, and that'll do it for the Pirates in the top of the 4th inning. The score after 3.5, Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. Skubal would be at 80 pitches by now. You know what? You might not be off too far off on that. Skubal, by the way, will be pitching tomorrow night. Thanks for the reminder. And Snell on Sunday. So I would say the three best Dodger pitchers right now are going back to back to back in this series. So Yamamoto's got a 4-2 lead. Let's see if he can make those 4 runs stand up. He's got to get remember the next 3 outs in this inning, the 5th inning coming up, to be eligible for the victory. Yeah, I hear you, Brian Smith. That's pretty true about Skubal. Let's see what they're going to do, especially the fact that he's a Scott Boras guy. I just don't trust that Boras. We all saw what he did talking Max Scherzer into not playing in the playoffs. When he was with the Dodgers a few years back. Some Dodger fans still haven't gotten over that, and rightfully so. Just hope, as soon as I heard they got Skubal, I said, great. But then I said, he's got Scott Boras as an agent. And you know Boras is going to be looking for the best possible deal out there. And then will we have a lockout? That's another big thing. And then will the Dodgers even be able to pay him with Walters on the ropes, in trouble with ownership? So there's a lot of unanswered questions happening. Meanwhile, Shohei Ohtani starter series bobblehead tomorrow, 4:15 against the Pirates. First 54,000 fans get it. So, and then you get an Ohtani bobblehead, plus you get Skubal on the mound. The pitch is taken way inside with Hernandez at the plate. Teoscar takes ball 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. Swung on and fouled away. Voice is going now. What else can go wrong? First started with technical problems, now vocal problems. Can you believe that? 1 ball, 1 strike to Teoscar. Chandler's now thrown 74 pitches. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2 as we're in the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch. Swung on. There's a little shot down all the way, eats up the third baseman and into left field for a base hit. Teoscar's aboard. So Trillo got eaten up on that pitch. Had no chance of it on that ground ball. Tried to casually scoop it up. That's what it was. He took his eyes off it, and it just rolled up his glove and kicked into left field. And Teoscar's aboard on first base. And they will count that as an error, and understandably so. Hunter Fiducia to the plate. He's doubled and scored a run in this game. So 1 on, no outs. We're in the 4th inning. Dodgers leading 4-2, and Fiducia at the plate. You could be right on that, Brian Smith. Bobbleheads have made a resurgence back at Dodger Stadium. Indeed, the pitch is taken for a strike, or bobbleheads, the 21st century Beanie Babies. If you hang around Dodger Stadium, tonight is Luka Doncic's bobblehead. Tomorrow, Shohei bobblehead. The 1-1 pitch is low on the sinker. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. And Chandler has now thrown 78 pitches. So he's going to be lucky if he gets into the 5th inning. The 2-1 pitch is low for ball 3 on the slider. Dodgers do not have to face Skeens in this series. And now their other pitcher that's considered their top pitcher is on the ropes in Bubba Chandler right now. 3 balls and 1 strike. And this next pitch will be his 80th pitch of the game. To Fiducia. Right down the middle, slider for a strike 2. Three balls, 2 strikes to Fiducia. Dodgers got 1 on. walked. Teoscar just walked before Fiducia came to the plate. And waiting on deck is Shohei, the top of the order. The 3-2 pitch swung on and missed. The throw down to second, and they're going to double him up at second base. Throw out. Teoscar trying to steal. And that'll be Chandler's 6th strikeout. And just like that, there's 2 outs. The double play. That's a unique double play. It'll be a 2-6 double play. Strikeout. Now, would they count? There's a question. Would that count as a 1-3-6 or just a 2-6 double play? That I do not know. Shohei to the plate. Pitch bounces away. In any event, it is a double play. I don't think they would count the pitch as the double play. It's after. So my guess, if I were a betting man, I would say it would be a 3-6 double play. Meanwhile, for Shohei, it's 1 ball and no strikes. Because otherwise, if you think about it, every double play would have a 1 on it, starting with the pitcher. So, yeah. Or maybe not, because the pitcher's throwing the ball, the hitter's hit it. In any event, back to live action. 1 ball, no strikes. Chandler now for his 83rd pitch. Swung on and fouled away 100 miles an hour. So he's throwing a lot of pitches, and he's still keeping his fastball with him. Shohei's walked and singled and scored 2 runs in this game. 4-2 Dodgers lead. We're in the 4th inning with 2 outs. The pitch is taken for called strike 2 on the slider. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Shohei. And Bubba Chandler obviously is not pleased with himself, shaking his head in disgust. The pitch is way high. Tried to get a little extra on that 101 mile an hour fastball. He just roared back and fired it. And usually when pitchers try to get something a little extra on it, they tend to throw high. Shohei did not go after the fastball. Here's a pitch swung on and fouled away. That was another fastball, 100 miles an hour. So right now, it looks like Chandler's just saying, you know what? I've thrown 86 pitches. I'm losing 4-2. I'm not going to be long for this game. Let me just go out here with all guns blazing. 101 mile an hour fastball, 100 mile an hour fastball. Let's see if he comes back with another one. If he does, I have a feeling Ohtani's going to be waiting for it and park it into the pavilion. Let's see. Chandler to the mound, way high, all the way to the backstop, and another 100 mile an hour fastball. And then Shohei's just got this blank look on his face with a little smile like, okay. Wow. Shohei even had to back up on that one. Just the expression on Shohei's face to look at that. That is something right there. Okay, 3-2 the count to Shohei. He's gotten 3 straight fastballs over 100 miles on the last 3 pitches. The pitch is a shot down to the second baseman. Will be picked up by Lowe. He'll throw over to Horwitz at first for the out. The 4-3 putouts in the book. The Dodgers are done. But not before a little excitement happened with those 3 fastball pitches to Ohtani. The score at the end of 4 complete. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. You're right. Good call. You're right. You know what? Brian, I did not even think of that. Now that you think about it, it would be a strikeout, a K in the books, and then a putout, just like you would see a regular one. Good call. Thank you for bringing me back to thinking too much. Sometimes when you overthink something, you miss the obvious. So, I'm going to give to Brian and to all of you who came back after my disastrous blow up to start this game. A big gong to all of you. Thank you for hanging with me. I appreciate it. As we're back and off and running, Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. As I had some technical difficulties and had to go away for the first 3 innings, but if you didn't know, you're better off for not have been here. For all of you, JT and Brian Smith and all of Rico, Thanks again for coming back and hanging with me. So as we move to the 5th inning, Yamamoto's got to get these 3 outs now. Get these 3 outs. He can be the pitcher record and can get ready to. So he'll be facing, first 3 hitters he'll be facing, he'll be Triolo, the 3rd baseman, and then the top of the order for the Pirates. Horwitz and then Lowell, and if anybody gets on, Reynolds. So Pages has been replaced in center field by Kike. He did take one, got hit a little bit on the upper part, the hands area. Here's a high pop-up. They're moving over as a foul territory. To catch it is Freeman. First ball swinging and 1 out. So, that hit him on the upper forearm, Pages. So that's where it hit him. Where did that... And they're going to take him back and get him x-ray and look at it. So Pages is done. Kike's taken over for him in center field. And Yamamoto has 1 out. And his 67th pitch on the way to Horwitz is taken for called strike 1. Pirates are down to 1 ABS challenge left. Spencer Horwitz, 0 for 2, struck out and grounded out in his 2 previous plate appearances tonight. 5th inning, 1 out. The pitch is taken low for ball 1 on the fastball. Welcome in, Stephen, to the chat. 1-1 the count. Pitch is swung on and fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. To Horwitz. Now there's going to be a play stop, the umpire. And Horwitz is now back in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 5th inning, Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. Yamamoto's pitch is just missing. And now they're going to have a challenge. That was Yamamoto's 70th pitch. And let's see what this challenge is going to come up with. Dodgers challenge, it will indeed be a strike. So instead of being 2-2, actually that'll be a strikeout, and that's a 7th strikeout for Yamamoto. And if you're a fast food Jumbo Jack fan, you just earned yourself one. Tomorrow, free Jumbo Jack with the purchase of a large drink at a participating Jack in the Box. Okay, so 2 outs now in the 5th, and 1 more out for Yamamoto to... Okay, there's a pitch outside for ball 1. Be the pitcher of the winning pitcher of record. Remember, you can always lose a game. Don't have to go 5 for that, but a starter needs to go 5, and Yamamoto's 1 out away from that. Pitch is strike 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. Some of you may wonder, why does he keep telling us the obvious about the 5 innings? We got a lot of international people learning the game, I've come to find out. Back to live action, swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the splitter. So that's why I will go over those rules that you knew since you were in the Little League, 6 years old, 7 years old. But remember, a lot of people didn't grow up with the game as we did here in the States. Okay, the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and down goes Lowell on Yamamoto's 8th strikeout. Count it, 8 strikeouts. The score after 4.5 innings, Dodgers 4, Pirates 2, and up comes Freeman, Kike, and Muncy. Top 3 hitters coming up for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 5th inning. I'm glad too. Thank you so much for coming back. That was disastrous. I had 90 people, the record that early in the game, and it just went kapooey. I'm telling you, I was saying when I first came back, I now know how Edwin Diaz felt going in there with a big lead and just blowing it. Because I had a big lead. I was off and running and lost everything. That was all me. Sometimes you got to own it and face it. And that's what happened to me. So, thank you, Patriot, for coming back. And let's see. So for the Pirates, looks like Bubba's done. Bubba Chandler, new pitcher coming in. It'll be Ramirez coming in for the Pirates. Let's get to know Ramirez quickly while we have a chance. It's Johan Ramirez, 31-year-old, right-handed, 6'3", 205-pounder out of the Dominican Republic. So he will take over for Bubba Chandler. Bubba Chandler, you could throw the books at him. Here's what he got. Chandler, in 4 innings of work, gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, gave up the 1 home run to Max Muncy, the 2-run shot that got the Dodgers off and running. And now it's all Ramirez as we go into the bottom of the 5th, facing Freddie Freeman. So Ramirez has appeared in 50 games, got a record of 6-3 with a 3.03 ERA, strikeouts 79, walks 41. Coming up now, JT may give us the whip later if we're good on Ramirez. Okay, let's go. Time for the Dodgers to start getting some more insurance runs here, because you know that bullpen's going to be coming with Yamamoto. His pitch count a little bit high for right now, so we can't depend on him to go too deep into this game. As we enter the bottom of the 5th inning, the pitch on the way to Freeman, a high fly ball. Let's see where this is going to go. Back to the warning track. Center fielder is going to make the catch right on the warning track, and that'll do it. Glove there by Cruz as he ran it down. So 1 out, a long, long fly ball out to dead center field, and up comes Kike. So Kike coming up now to hit for, or substituted in the fielding for Pages, and now he's hitting this season in 16 games, hitting .250, 2 home runs and 5 ribbies, 2 for 4 in that last series against the Rockies. The pitch on the way is way inside to Kike for ball 1. So this is what's known as Players Weekend in baseball. Players having different color bats. Kike swinging a pink bat up there right now with purple batting gloves. So it's a chance for them to express. He's got some really colorful cleats as well. So a chance for the players to have a little bit of fun and step outside the box. Major League Baseball promoting it as Players Weekend. 2 balls and no strikes to Kike. The 2-0 pitch is outside for 3-0. The sinker just missing. So Kike making Ramirez work. Freeman went first ball swinging to dead center field for out number 1. He's thrown 4 pitches as Ramirez. His 5th pitch on the way is high for ball 4, and Kike's aboard with a walk. Okay, so we got 1 base runner on. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. And up comes Max Muncy. Muncy hit that 2-run shot to get things started for the Dodgers in a big way in the bottom of the 1st inning. Sadly, I couldn't bring that to you. So 1 out, 1 on. Pitch is taken for called strike 1. That shot that Muncy hit was to right field. Owen won the count to Muncy. Pitch is swung on and missed, a big swing. It's now 0-2. 1 on, 1 out. 5th inning. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. Pitch is a sweeper. It's 1-2. James is in the chat. That means the Pirates probably won. Let me check. I mean, the Cubs. I'm going to guess the Cubs won if James is around there. Now we have a challenge by the Pirates. They're going to win that challenge. And the count will be 1-2 to Muncy. And he'll be punched out on that, actually. So he struck out. So down goes Muncy on the strikeout, and up comes Mookie Betts. Betts, with the bases loaded, singled home 2 guys, 2 runs, and that was again in the 3rd inning. I regret not being able to bring that to you, and that's how the Dodgers got their 4 runs. They got a 2-run home run by Muncy and a 2-run bases-loaded single by Mookie Betts. And here's where we're at right now. Pitch is way outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mookie hitting .239, 16 home runs and 46 ribbies. Pitch is swung on. There's a shot down to third baseman. Beautifully gloved by Trollo for the out. Catching that line drive. And that'll do it for the Dodgers in the 5th inning. The score after 5 complete. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. Let's take a look at some scores around the league. So the Brewers won. Oh, Brewers and Braves are playing. Look at that. Those guys will beat each other up. So the Brewers win 2-1. So if the Dodgers can win, they'll extend their lead from the Braves by another game in the win column. Cardinals, Phillies, Yankees. The Yankees win, beat the Blue Jays 3-1. Boy, have the Blue Jays fallen off. Let's see what else we got here. The hated Giants and the Red Sox playing. Giants lose to the Red Sox 6-4. Angels continue to suck, lose 2-1 to the Rangers. Mets with a big payroll lose again, this time to the White Sox 6-4. Tigers and Royals, 2 teams the Dodgers recently played, or going at it. Royals win 5-2. Still looking for the Cubbies. Diamondbacks leading the Reds 6-0. That's in the 7th inning. Rockies getting it lose big to in Cleveland Guardians, Indians, however you may call them, 9-1. Oh, the Cubbies are playing against the Mariners 5-3. Okay, that's why James is up and awake. So Cubs are losing 5-3 to the Mariners. The pitch from Yamamoto is taken for strike 1 as we're back to live action in Dodger Stadium. Top of the 6th inning we go. Pitch is taken for ball 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. 6th inning, Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. Yamamoto's thrown 76 pitches. Let's see him make quick work of this inning here, and he can come out for the 7th. He can go out there and pitch in the 7th inning too. The pitch is ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Reynolds at the plate. Brian Reynolds, 0 for 1, hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed on the splitter. Nice splitter by Yamamoto. 2-2's a count. Two balls, 2 strikes. To Reynolds, the pitch swung on and fouled back and out of play on the cutter. Count remains 2-2. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. We're in the 6th. And Yamamoto's next pitch will be his 80th pitch. The pitch on the way is taken high for ball 3 on the sinker. The count is now full. Yamamoto with a big sigh of relief on that. Now he's going to buckle down. Let's see what he's going to come. I'm saying he's going fastball right down the middle. The pitch. Swung on, right down, hit to Edman at second. He'll glove it, throw over to Freddie Freeman for the out. And just like that, there's one out on Yamamoto's 81st pitch of the game. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. We're in the 6th inning with one out now. And up comes Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 2 for 2, 2 singles, 2 RBIs. So he's single-handedly keeping the Pirates in this game. Pitch is taken for a strike. Nick Gonzalez hitting .313, 6 home runs, 55 ribbies this year. The pitch is way inside on the sinker. It's now 1-1. What did you? Oh, welcome in, Forzano. You missed a 2-run shot by Muncy to give the Dodgers a 2-1 lead to start this game. And then Mookie Betts, with the bases loaded in the 3rd inning, singled home 2 runs. There's a ground ball hit to Muncy. Gloves it on the run, throws out Reynolds Gonzalez. Throws out Gonzalez while he's running down third baseline. There's now 2 outs, 5-3 put out. So that's how the Dodgers got their run. Fair, thank you for coming in. Or Zero, that's right. I remember I'd call you Zero. So Zero, what you missed is the Dodgers' 4 runs. 2-run homer by Muncy in the 1st inning, and in the 3rd inning, a base hit with the bases loaded. 2 runs came in. Pitch is way inside for ball 1 on the cutter. Cruz is at the plate. Bubba Chandler's been all over the map, and he was chased early, Zero, so that's how he came out. Pitch is low for ball 2. Yamamoto's now thrown 86 pitches. Pitch is swung on and fouled away. Pitches. That's a good. JT, you're right. I want to see if Roberts is going to let him go out there and pitch the 7th inning. He's got to make quick work of this guy here. It's 3-1 now. He's thrown 88 pitches. This next one will be his 89th. Let's see. It's fouled away, and the count is now full. So maybe I think you know what? Roberts may trust him. Go out there for the 7th inning. I like it. I like what you're thinking there, JT. As long as he can get this guy out quickly and then take your chances, and if he starts to tire or show any wear, then you take him out in the middle of the inning. But count is 3-2. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4, and you could pretty much kiss him coming out for the 7th inning goodbye on that one, because now his pitch count's really going to go up. He's got to get the next guy out. Unless, like I said, he can make quick work of it. A pop out, first swinging. Something. Let's see. Up comes Rafael Flores Jr. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. We got 2 outs, 1 on. We're in the 6th inning and a 4-2 Dodger lead. The pitch is taken for called strike 1 on the cutter. Yamamoto's 91st pitch. Whoa, what a dandy curveball breaking there. A 75-mile-an-hour curveball for strike 2. So now with 2 outs. You're right, Fair. Every game has pretty much looked the same. Holding on, everything, like walking a tightrope. 0-2 the count. The pitch is low for ball 1, with the exception of that blowout, that rare blowout they had in Colorado. Brian, you're right on that. And then even that was 11-2 game, and Edwin Diaz made an 11-5 game, giving up 3 runs in the 9th. That made it a little more interesting. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yamamoto's 94th pitch coming right now. Swung on and missed. He got him, and that'll do it. So that'll be, I believe that's his 8th or 9th strikeout. Might be the 9th. And that'll do it as we move to the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. And I don't think Doc will let him come out there now for the 7th inning. That's just my guess. He got into the mid-90s. And with that, I'm going to take a quick timeout. Be right back. Okay, back for the bottom of the 6th inning. And for the Dodgers, let's see, there'll be a new pitcher again coming out here for the Pirates. Turner will be leading off. He's 0 for 1. And up comes Yates. Get to know Yates. Where is he from? We got Yates from, he's a right-hander, 5'10", 205-pounder from Hawaii. All right. I think the last major leaguer I remember from Hawaii was Sid Fernandez. Used to play for the Dodgers and the Mets. So Kirby Yates coming up. 39 games he's appeared in. He's appeared in 39 games, and he's a 39-year-old pitcher. First pitch is taken for ball 1 by Kyle Tucker. One ball, no strikes. The pitch way inside to Tucker for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to Kyle Tucker. Facing Yates, the pitch right down the middle on a fastball, 91-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 balls and 1 strike to Tucker. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. We're in the 6th inning. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed on a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. The count is now 2-2. So Tucker, the last, let's see, he got 2 hits against the Rockies in the last game he played in. And then the game before that, he got 1. So he wound up with 3 hits the last 2 games. He's hitless in this game. It's fouled away. Count is now remains 2-2. So just when I thought Tucker was starting to pull out of it, with 3 hits in 2 games, he's up there 0 for 1, 2-2 count. Let's see if he can get something here from Yates. Pitch is way low for ball 3. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 6th inning for the Dodgers. No word on who the Dodgers will have go out there for the 7th inning. The pitch is swung on and fouled back and out of play. 92-mile-an-hour fastball. The pitch swung on and a high fly ball. Tucker slams the bat down in disgust. It'll be caught by the shortstop and almost in foul territory near the foul line in shallow right field. I can't ever recall seeing him. I'm sure it happens, but wow, he just lost all composure and slammed that bat down. With a 4-2 lead, you would have thought that was the last out of the 7th game of the World Series, the way Tucker acted on that. Get it together, Kyle. Whole lot of baseball still to be played. 1 out, 6th inning. Tommy Edman to the plate. Pitch is low. Oh, they called a strike. Catching the black part. Okay. So 0-1 the count to Edman. 1 out. We're in the 6th inning and Edman to the plate. Dodgers lead 4-2. Swung on and missed. A big swing on the splitter. Count is now 0-2. That's right. Fair, you're right. It's the home crowd that's really stifled him. He does fairly well on the road, but that home crowd has been his kryptonite. There's a pitch high for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Edman. And pitch is way inside for ball 2 on the fastball. Now it's 2-2. So Yates is going the other way. He jumped out to an 0-2 count on Edman, and now it's 2-2 count. 2-2 pitch, way low and inside for ball 3. And if Yates doesn't watch it, he's going to walk Edman on 4 straight balls after getting ahead of the count 0-2. What you going to do, Yates? The 3-2 pitch. Swung on. There's a shot down the line and in the right field line, and it'll bounce off the wall, and Edman will stop at first. Nicely played out there in the carom by Mangum, the right fielder. So that just went by a diving first baseman of Horwitz, and it bounced off the wall perfectly to Magnum, and he handled it to keep Tommy Edman from even thinking about going to second base. So Kike comes up. Oh, check that, Teoscar. Teoscar coming up, reached on an error. He's 0 for 2, hitting .248, 11 home runs. 1 on, 1 out. We're in the 6th inning and a 4-2 Dodger lead. Big swing and a miss on the splitter for strike 1. Brian, it's players weekend, so all the players are getting to have fun with different batting gloves, cleats, bats. So you're right. It is Kike has had the funkiest. He had a pink bat. There's a ground ball hit sharply to third. He goes to second for 1. They only get the first. So Trillo over to Gonzalez for the force out. Meanwhile, Teoscar is aboard. Now there's 2 outs. So you're right, it's a weekend called Players Weekend. Thanks for bringing it up, Brian. Players Weekend this weekend. Players get to show a little bit more of their personality with the bat, the gloves, cleats, batting gloves. Okay, so 2 outs, 1 on. And Fiducia, the catcher, aboard. Pitches a high fly ball to center field, and waiting for it is Cruz. He'll catch it for the 3rd out. So Fiducia goes first ball swinging, and that'll do it for the Dodgers. The score after 6 complete innings in Los Angeles: Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. Happy Saturday afternoon to you, Fair, in Singapore. It's 12 noon, midnight. It's noon over there in Singapore right now, where Fair is at. Noon on a Saturday. Nice. So tomorrow I'm going to attempt a double header. Rams at 1 o'clock. Rams and Saints in a preseason game. And then, so that'll go 1 to 4. I'll get a 2-hour break and then come back at 6 to do the Dodgers and the Pirates. Scooble will be on the mound. Scoobs. So a double header, 6 hours of sports. Let's see how I hold up on that one. That'll be fun on a Saturday afternoon. And then 1 o'clock, Dodgers play against these same Pirates. You're right, JT, and thank you for being part of it. To Fair, to JT, Rico, Brian, all of you doing a really good job. Everyone having a good fun time in the chat. JT was here from the very beginning, not to slight any of you, but he's helped along the way build up this channel. I do thank you a lot, JT, for your support. When I barely had 1 or 2 people watching my videos here. So Yamamoto, look at this. You're right, JT. He's out there for the 7th inning. So you are right on that, JT. Yamamoto is out there again. So I didn't think he would let him, only because the pitch count was in the mid-90s, but 94 pitches to be exact. He's got Jake Mangum coming up, Mangum. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And Stewart warming up in the bullpen, just behind Yamamoto in case he falters at all in this inning. First pitch is taken for ball 1 on the fastball. 7th inning, we go 4-2 Dodgers lead. Mangum to the plate. The pitch swung on and missed on the splitter, 91-mile-an-hour splitter. The 1-1 pitch by Yamamoto to Mangum. Swung on, there was a shot, and this will go all the way to the wall. And by the time Tucker picks it up, Mangum rounding first, steaming into second base with a double, standing up. And now let's see if, with a tying run coming to the plate, will Roberts give Yamamoto a quick hook or continue to let him stay out there and fight his way out of it? No movement at all from the Dodger bullpen. Yamamoto's now thrown 97 pitches, and up comes Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 0 for 2, struck out and popped out on his first 2 plate appearances. We got Stewart warming up in the Dodger bullpen. He pitched well his last appearance. 98 pitches. His first pitch is ball 1 to Gonzalez on Yamamoto's 98th pitch. The 1-0 pitch. There's a foul at the right behind the plate. 1-1 the count on Yamamoto's 99th pitch. Let's see what his 100th pitch was going to be. I'm predicting fastball. Yamamoto has a wide range, a 75-mile-an-hour curve and a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. There's a pitch is outside. That one's 95, or way inside, I should say. Inside for 2 balls and 1 strike on his 100th pitch. Two-one pitch is low. Fiducia's going to challenge. He may win this challenge. Let's see. Count is currently 2-1. A strike here would help out tremendously, and I think it's going to be a ball. They're going to zoom in, and it is going to be a ball. So Dodgers lose the challenge. They're now down to 1 challenge, just like the Pirates. 2 balls, 1 strike on Yamamoto's 100th pitch. Make it 3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch swung on. There's a high pop-up. Under it is Mookie Betts. Muncy will make the catch for out number 1. 1 out in the 7th inning. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. So Jared Triolo, the third baseman coming up, he's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out in his first 2 at-bats. The pitch is taken for a strike right down the middle, a curveball. It's now 0-1 to Triolo. We're in the 7th inning. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. 1 out, 1 on. Tying run to the plate. Yamamoto trying to dial in and get out of this inning. His 104th pitch is low for ball 1. So 1-1 the count on the sinker. One out, 7th inning, 1 on. The 1-1 pitch is taken for a strike. On the cutter, it's now 1-2. And the only thing Trillo can do is grin on that one. I think he was surprised they called that a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trillo. Trillo waits in way inside. It's now that splitter. It's now 2-2 on Yamamoto's 106th pitch. This is a season high right now from here on out. 2-2 the count to Triolo. 1 on, 1 out. We're in the 7th inning in a 4-2 Dodger lead. The pitch hits him. Oh, man. So all of that work Yamamoto did for him to wind up on first. Meanwhile, let's see if Doc Roberts is going to get up. No. He's now to his feet, standing and watching. That hit him just on the right elbow. It hit Trillo on the right elbow. And now there's going to be a change. So that'll do it for Yamamoto in this game, as he threw 107 pitches. The guys on base are his property. They belong to him. He can win this game, have nothing to do with it, or lose. No, actually, he can't lose. Take it away. He cannot lose. Those 2 runs are his. So if they score, they will be, he'll have nothing to do with this game. So he cannot lose. So Yamamoto's going out in a either win or cannot lose situation, as there's a break in the action. Score, and then as they're bringing in Stewart, Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. Oh, good shot, Ann. Thank you for reminding me. If you want to see more, you got to get more people in here. Hit the like button. This whole game I've totally been off everything. Put in the Soviet Brian. We got Brasic is back. Brasic is back in the chat. 5383. He was calling for the USSR last time, and now he's the Russian Red Army. So 4-2. This game's going to get good now. Hang in there. Otani, Skubal, Yamamoto, Snell, Glasnow, and then who? Roki or Lauer? That's a good one. I like Eric Lauer. He has only had 1 really bad game he blew up in, but he has, for the most part, been money. Coming over from Toronto mid-season. Eric Lauer's been really good. Welcome back, Rico. Roki would be our closer. Yeah, Roki did well in the playoffs. Good one, you're right. Last year, Roki was money in the playoffs when it mattered. Brock Stewart, 15 games. He's 0-1, comes in with a 2.30 ERA. So he inherits 2 men on base that belong to Yamamoto. The pitch is inside to Horwitz. Fastball for ball 1. Spencer Horwitz, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out, but that was against Yamamoto. We got Stewart in there now. Stewart, pitch, taken for called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Horwitz. Stewart checks the runners on base. And the 1-1 pitch. Swung on. This is going to be a pop-up. Under it is Muncy. This is going to be good. Muncy will make the catch right near third base. It'll now be 2 outs. And that is a big, big out right there. It changes the complexity of this game tremendously. So now comes Lowell. Yamamoto looking anxiously from the dugout with his hand to his mouth. So that was a real big pitch right there and a out. And Lowell comes up. Remember, the tying runs at first. Go ahead run at the plate. Pitches, check swing for a strike on the changeup. He painted that corner. Every picture tells a story, don't it? And Stewart is dialing up right now. 0-1 the count. Stewart on the mound. Lowell to the plate. And 2 Pirates on the base. 2 outs. 7th inning of pitches in the dirt. 4-2 Dodgers lead. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lowell. What you gonna do, Stewart? (4-2) Dodgers lead. Swung on and fouled away. Nice one on the hands. And the count is now 1-2, and Stewart's 1 strike away from getting the Dodgers out of this inning. 1 strike away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. We're in the 7th inning. 2 on, 2 outs. A lot of the Pirate fans back in Pittsburgh are sleeping now. Forget all about it. It's past midnight in Pittsburgh. No way are they staying awake watching this game. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Just a little outside for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good baseball chat going on in the chat right now. 92% of the people have voiced their opinion the Dodgers will win this. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. 2-2 count. 2 on. Got to get them on this pitch right here. You don't want those runners starting on a 3-2 count. The pitch. Right down the middle for strike 3, and that'll do it. Okay, Dodgers are out of that 7th inning. That little scare is behind them. Dodgers 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. Pirates 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. 7th inning stretch time. And now let's see who the Dodgers are going to bring out. If they'll let Stewart go out there for the 8th or get a new pitcher. Meanwhile, for the Dodgers, it'll be Ohtani, Freeman, and Hernandez, the top of the order. You need some insurance runs. Insurance runs we need, especially bringing we don't know who out of that bullpen for the 8th inning. Yamamoto's pitched too well to lose this game or have nothing to do with it. So let's get it together and get some more insurance runs. Take a little bit of heat off of that bullpen. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to this broadcast. Tremendously appreciate each and every one of you. Cannot say it enough. Thank you for showing up. And we're having some good baseball chat in the chat as well. For the Pirates, they're going to go to bullpen again, yank out another pitcher. This one will be Batcher. Batcher, let's see. Where is he from? "31-year-old right-hander, 6'2", 219 pounds, out of Winfield, Illinois. Lake Bacher. Lake Bacher coming in. Bacher, 42. Oh, look at Bacher. He's got long, long hair. I haven't never seen a major leaguer with that long hair, all the way almost covering the back of his letters on the jersey. I have to think, how long ago, even the big unit in his long hair, party in the business in the front, party in the back mullet days wasn't that long. The pitch on the way to Ohtani is taken for a strike on the slider. Shohei 1 for 2 with a walk, a single, and 2 runs scored. 0-1 the count. Bacher to the mound. The pitch on the way. Low for ball 1. One has to wonder what's going through Ohtani's head seeing Bacher on the mound with all the long gold locks flowing with each pitch. The pitch is low on the curveball for ball 2, 85 mile an hour curve. Two balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Take it. Oh, they're going to call that a strike. Ohtani's going to rightfully go to the challenge. You know, he's going to win this. No way does Ohtani lose this challenge, and rightfully so. Ohtani hardly challenges, and when he does, he is right, and that will be a ball by the slimmest of a .1 margin. It's now 3 balls and 1 strike. What an eye by Ohtani. Okay, 7th inning, 4-2 Dodgers lead. Ohtani leading off against Bacher. The pitch, way low, and ball 4. They're going to look over to see if that was a strike on the... They're appealing at third. They're going to say, nope, he's on. So Bacher walks the opening guy, the leadoff hitter, and up comes Freddie Freeman. Insurance runs. Bacher, thank you. ERA of 3.80. Thank you so much, JT. So he's up there. One ball, no strikes to Freeman. That's a ball. 7th inning. Dodgers got Ohtani on first. Freeman to the plate. Again, Players Weekend. Freeman with a colorful bat, kind of a pinkish bat. His daughter's name, Landon, on it. So he's got 4 bats, 1 for each of his kids, and this is the daughter's bat. 1 ball, 1 strike to Freeman. Pitch is swung on and fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bacher checks Ohtani at first. The 1-2 pitch from Bacher swung on and fouled away on the slider. One and 2 the count to Freeman. The pitch is in the dirt for ball 2 and the slider missing. Waiting on deck is Kike, who's in for Pages. Pages got hit in the arm on earlier pitch, and Kike's been subbing for him. I know you missed that, Farrah. That happened earlier when you were gone. 2-2 the count. The pitch swung on and fouled away. Count remains 2-2 to Freeman. The 2-2 pitch, excuse me, the 2-2 pitch swung on and fouled away, and the curveball count remains 2-2. Balker's 13th pitch coming up. He walked Ohtani. He's got ball 3, a full count to Freeman. So, Balker 3-2 the count to Freeman. Balker is really busy on the mound, and he's going to be busier if he... There's a pitch swung out of the strike zone, a high fly ball out to Cruz in center field. So Freeman did Balker a favor, swinging at ball 4, and there'll be 1 out, and up comes Kike. So up comes Kike, 1 on, 1 out. Shohei at first base. He walked to lead off this inning. This pitch is taken outside, and they call that a strike. 0-1 the count to Kike. Hey, thank you very much. Look at that Good Luck Channel jump around different ones coming up the right one. Thank you so much. And big gong to that guy. Thank you very much. Centort, trying to see how to pronounce your name. I'm not getting the full name. I do apologize. 0-2 the count to Kike. 0-2 the count to Kike. The pitch is taken, and they're going to check over. So, big gong to that guy on the Super Chat. Thank you so much. Sincerely appreciate it. A tip of the cap and a bang on the bongo to ya. Meanwhile, Kike strikes out. So that'll now be 2 outs. We're in the 7th inning. And Max Muncy to the plate. Muncy, 1 for 3, hit that big 2-run home run to start things off for the Dodgers. Here's a throw down to second base, and Shohei stolen it. So the Dodgers got caught stealing 1, and now they got away with 1. So nice stolen base by Shohei, beating the throw and the tag. So Shohei's now in scoring position. 2 outs. Muncy to the plate. Shohei understanding the importance of helping his fellow countryman Yamamoto get an insurance run, and he's doing everything he can to help him here. 3, and there's a strike right there. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Muncy. Shohei now in scoring position. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. The pitch swung. There's a ground foul shot. One ball, 2 strikes. Muncy at the plate, giving it his all. Getting the Dodgers started off on the right foot in the bottom of the 1st inning. He had a 2-run shot, and then Mookie, with the bases loaded in the 3rd inning, hit a single and 2-run score. That's how the Dodgers got their runs. Here's a pitch low and in the dirt for ball 2. So the Dodgers got, in fact, all the runs really came in the first 3 innings of this game. And then after that, the pitchers pretty much locked in, buckled down, and stopped giving up runs. Right now, Dodgers trying to get to Balker. 2-2 the count. The pitch is low for ball 3, and Balker's got another full count on another hitter, Dodger hitter. So Muncy Meanwhile, Mookie Betts waiting on deck. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning. So this game's far from over. Don't go anywhere. Pirates have another guy warming up in the bullpen. The pitch is swung on and fouled away on the slider. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Muncy, hanging tough at the plate. And Shohei remains at second base, stealing second. So Shohei walked, and then he stole second base. And there he's waiting to see if Muncy can bring him in. With 2 outs in the 7th inning, 1 on. Bacher's long look at Ohtani, the pitch. Way inside, ball 4, and Muncy's aboard with a walk. Okay, 7th inning. 2 on, 2 outs, and up comes Mookie Betts, the man that got a 2-run single in the 3rd inning to help the Dodgers take a commanding 4-1 lead, or actually a 4-2 lead at where we're currently at. So after Mookie's 2-run single, that's it. No more scoring has happened. That was in the 3rd inning. Right now we're in the 7th. 2 on, 2 outs. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2, and there's a meeting at the mound with Flores Jr. and Bacher. How are they going to pitch to Mookie? What are they going to do? So Dodgers got 2 outs in this inning, and all of their 4 runs were scored with 2 outs. Muncy, when he hit that home run, there was 2 outs. And when Mookie Betts drove in the 2 runners, there were 2 outs. And now Mookie's at the plate with 2 outs. And we're in the 7th inning. Pirates, meanwhile, are down to their last 6 outs once they come to the plate. Pitch is way outside for ball 1. And Bacher has now thrown 25 pitches in this inning. Bacher's face is beet red right now. He's feeling it from all angles. The heat, the pressure, everywhere. The pitch way outside, and the slider. It's like he doesn't want anything to do with Mookie. Those were 2 of the worst pitches way out of the strike zone I've seen him throw to anyone in this inning. So 2 balls and no strikes to Mookie. The pitch is low for ball 3. And who's waiting on deck is Tucker. Kyle Tucker will come up with the bases loaded if Mookie gets on with a walk. Looks like that's where Mookie's heading with 3 balls, no strikes. Don't swing, Mookie. Let's see what he's going to do. Pitch way outside. Mookie didn't have a chance to swing. And that is a ball 4. Here comes Kyle Tucker. And wouldn't this be a story if Kyle Tucker parks one in the right field pavilion? Let's see what's he going to do. 28 pitches Bacher's thrown. He's pressured. He's feeling the heat. The crowd started this game giving Kyle Tucker a standing ovation when he came to the plate. They're all on their feet now. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 7th inning. Tucker's 0 for 2 with a walk, hitting .231. Waves at the first pitch for a strike 1 on the curveball. And it's now 0-1 count to Kyle Tucker. And Brian's saying he's seeing Little League teams with better attention spans. 0-1 the count. The pitch is way outside for ball 1 on the fastball on Bacher's 30th pitch of the inning. Career with the bases loaded. Tucker's 4-12, 5 grand slams. This season he's 4 for 11. 4 for 11 this season with 12 RBIs. He's got 5 slams in his career, and the pitch is taken for a strike on the curveball. 1-2's the count now to Tucker. Five grand slams in Kyle Tucker. 2 outs, bases loaded. What you gonna do? Tucker swung on, and a high fly ball under it in center field's easily moving. Right fielder, center fielder Cruz will make the catch in center field. Both were Mangum and Cruz side by side when that was caught. The score at the end of 7 complete innings in Dodger Stadium. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. And for those Pirates, coming up in the 8th inning, it'll be Reynolds, followed by Nick Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3, handle with care. And Cruz, a center fielder. So I feel your frustration in the chat. Elliot's back. Thank you, Elliot, for coming in. Welcome back. All-star cast, Elliot, Steven, Rico, JT, Brian Smith. It's all happening in the chat right now. And FAC's even saying wasted money on Tucker. You should throw Diaz in that also, FAC. So here we are. We move to the 8th inning. It's down to their last 6 outs are the Pirates. And it'll be Hurt coming out there to pitch to them. They should bring him out one. I think it was Brian that said bring him out to Johnny Cash Hurt from the bullpen. Played by, who is it? 9 Inch Nails. I think they did a remake. Could be wrong, but I'm going to give them the credit. Kyle Tucker makes out with the bases loaded, the chance to really give the Dodgers some big insurance runs. But the Dodgers now got to buckle down and take care of business defensively. Don't forget, tomorrow will be a 6:10 start. 6:10, and Skubal will be on the mound. 6:10 in Los Angeles and 9:10 in Pittsburgh. So we move to the 8th. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2, and Kyle Hurt goes to the mound. 39 games. He's got a ERA of 4.20. The pitch to Reynolds is inside for ball 1. Hurt had a nice outing in his last. In fact, he hasn't even given up a run in his last 4 outings. So he's got pitches, 1 ball, no strike. There's a shot line drive to Kyle Tucker, and it's going to bounce off near the wall. Tucker's going to pick it up, throw it in, and cruise it into second base with a stand-up double is Reynolds. He's aboard. And just like that, 2 pitches, and Reynolds is aboard. So Tucker's going to have to check that. Hurt's going to have to bear down and make get the next guy out in Gonzalez. But Gonzalez isn't going to be an easy out. He's 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 ribbies, and he's up there looking to bring in another ribby. Pitch is way high on the fastball, 98-mile-an-hour fastball. So we're in the 8th. No outs, 1 on. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2, and Nick Gonzalez digging in right now. Pitches taken for ball 2. Ortiz waiting on deck. Check that, Cruz waiting on deck. 2 balls, no strikes to Gonzalez. The pitch is up high, pop up, moving over is Edman in shallow right field. He'll make the catch. Nice catch by Edman going away, and there's now 1 out. So that was a big out when you get a guy like Gonzalez who can really start making some trouble. And now it looks like they're going to let's see, okay, so, or Cruz is now coming up, center fielder Cruz. 1 out, 1 on, and Cruz comes up here now, meaning business, at the plate. The pitch, way high for ball 1. Cruz looks really tall. Let me see how tall Cruz is. Is it just an illusion, or is he really, he looks like he's well over 6 foot. Pitch is way high for ball 2. He is 6'7", 248. pounds from Dominican Republic, center fielder Cruz. Pitch is low for ball 3. Cruz swinging that plate up there, swinging the bat up there. Looks like he can give you a 20-20, 20 points, 20 rebounds. The pitch on the way, right down the middle for a strike. Makes it count 3 balls and 1 strike. 1 out. 1 on. We're in the 8th inning. Cruz to the plate. Swung on and missed a big swing. Tried to tie it up with that swing on the changeup. It's now 3-2 the count. Tying run to the plate and a nice pitch by Hurt on that one. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and fouled away. Cruz almost losing his footing on that one. His balance. Warming up now in the bullpen is Henriquez, Eduardo Henriquez. The pitch is swung on. There's a ground foul down the first base line. Tucker of AAA soon. Stay away and play. Tucker cannot go to the AAA without his approval, being he's a veteran. That was the same thing with Diaz. They put Diaz on the DL. But yeah, since he is a veteran, you cannot send him down to the AAA. Pitch is a high fly ball out to deep center field, way out and gone. And can you believe that? The 6-foot, 230-pounder out of the Dominican Republic ties this game up with 1 swing. And that is only, check that, that's his 16th home run. As he's rounding the bases now, stops, does a little shuffle in between second and third, and this game is tied. That was a 420-foot bomb he unloaded to dead center field. And just like that, we're tied at 4 apiece. And the same thing happened, if I recall the last game, that was in the 7th inning when the Rockies tied it up. That went into extra innings. And it happens again to the Dodgers, snake bit in the late innings. And Yamamoto will not be the pitcher of this game, that's for sure. Pitch is swung on and missed by Flores for a 0-1 count. Pirates are stirring around in the dugout. This game may very well go in extra innings. Hang tight. The pitch is way high now. So that breaks the streak of Hurt's scoreless appearance and not allowing a run. He had 4 games streak there of not allowing a run in 4 games. A 1-1 pitch on the way outside. Fastball missing badly on the 99-mile-an-hour fastball. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Waiting at the plate is Flores Jr. The pitch is taken right down the middle for a strike. It's now 2-2. So Yamamoto had 2 men on when he left, and Stewart bailed him out with a nice job of pitching. He had the tying run at first base, and here Hurt comes on with nobody on base when he started a fresh inning, and he gave up the 2 runs. So pitch is fouled away to Flores. 2-2 the count. We're in the 8th inning. There's only 1 out. So the Pirates can even add more runs on this. I was already counting them down to their last 5 outs and suddenly hold everything. Here's a pitch that's fouled away, gets away from the catcher. He throws over to first too late, and Flores is on. Can you believe that? Flores strikes out. Fiducia cannot handle the pitch behind home plate, goes all the way to the backstop. Flores sees it and keeps running, and he's on first base now. So that'll be a pass ball on Fiducia. And Hurt is not out of the trouble. In fact, here comes Roberts to get him with a hook right now. So that'll do it. So they're bringing in Henriquez. No word spoken. Ball just handed over to Roberts, and like 2 ships passing in the night. And Hurt's gone to the dugout. Roberts is at the mound. And in comes Henriquez from the bullpen. So there's a break in the action here with a score, Dodgers 4, Pirates 4. They just tied it up on a 420-foot bomb to dead center field by Cruz, the center fielder. And we're all leaving at 4 apiece. James is in here saying, let's go Dodgers, beat Pittsburgh. James is back. Let's see what the Cubbies did. Cubbies are lose. Oh, the Cubbies just tied it up 5-5 against the Mariners in the 9th inning. Cubs got 12 hits and only 5 runs. Mariners 6 hits and 5 runs. But we got bigger problems in this game than James in the chat. We got a 4-4 tie, a game the Dodgers were cruising in, and somehow, some way, it's gotten away from them. At least the lead did. You know, Rico, don't know if you saw the other or heard me the other night. I was talking about how if you look at Diaz stats, every year he has a really good year, bad year, good year, bad year, good year. And so the trend continued. Last year he had a really good year that helped parlay him into this big contract. This year he had the bad year. Next year predicted to be a really good year. So hang in there, Rico. Don't give up on Diaz yet. He's just following the trend that he has normally done. Good year, bad year, good year, bad year. Meanwhile, back to this game, Henriquez comes in his 50th game, just like Hurt. He's got a 4-1 record, a 3.06 ERA, 54 strikeouts. The Dodgers are deadlocked in a dogfight 4-4 tie with 1 on and 1 out. Jake Magnum doubled his last time up. What you gonna do, Magnum? Enriquez looking in. And the pitch. Swung on and missed on a big swing on the fastball. 100-mile-an-hour fastball breezing past him. 4-4 tie in the 8th inning. Mangum with a man at first. Pitch is swung on and missed on a big swing, and it's now 0-2 on that 102-mile-an-hour fastball by Henriquez. So he's coming in here just screaming for vengeance, looking to blow away the Pirates, just like Jacob's Ladder was doing last week in Mazeroski on the mound for the Brewers. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and he does just that. 1, 2, 3, punches him out, and down he goes for the second out. And that was a 103 fastball. Can you believe that? He's coming, throwing some smoke. So, you're right, FAC. Sorry, Yamamoto. Effort because of the bullpen. He'll get no win. He won't get the loss, but to go work all that hard and get nothing to show for it. There's a pitch low for ball 1 to Gonzalez on the fastball, 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Jacob Gonzalez is 0 for 3, 2 pop-outs, 1 on, 2 outs in the 8th, and a 4-4 tie. We're already, pitch on the way is outside, a cutter for ball 2. So the Dodgers almost got an insurance run in their last at-bat. They had Tucker to the plate, bases loaded, that came up empty. And then Cruz goes yard and makes it a 4-4 tie with a 2-run shot. The 2-0 pitch is a high fly ball, but waiting under it is Kike in center for the easy catch just before the warning track, and that'll do it. The score after 7.5 innings, Dodgers 4, Pirates 4. We move to the bottom of the 8th. And for the bottom of the 8th of the Dodgers, it'll be Edman, Teoscar and Fiducia. And if anybody gets on, Ohtani. I'll take one time. I'll be right back. Hang in there. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got Edman coming up, but who's pitching to him? Wow, they're really digging deep into that bullpen again. Another pitcher, Weaver, coming in for the Pirates. Let's let you know who Weaver is, where he's from, what's he all about. Luke Weaver, right-hander, 32-year-old, 6'2", 180-pounder out of Florida. So he'll be facing Tommy Edman to start this inning. Bottom of the order, so it's the 7, 8, and 9 hitters for the Dodgers. And if anybody gets on the top of the order, in Ohtani. Luke Weaver comes in. Let's see what his stats are coming in. The umps are now examining Luke Weaver's glove. Don't think they were kind of questioning, look how light it is on the inside of the glove. It's a black glove, but the inside's really light. But umpires say, okay, let's get back up there on the mound. 46 games, 2.25 ERA, a 2-1 record with 49 strikeouts, 12 walks, goes up to the plate. That's the rundown on Luke Weaver this season. And he's got Tommy Edman to face. So, Edman now coming up. Dodgers trying to get back into this run-scoring business. They haven't done anything run-wise since the third inning when Mookie Betts hit a base hit with the bases loaded. Here's a first ball swinging, and it's foul. Boy, immediately that looked like it had some power right off of the plate that just petered out. So, no balls, 1 strike to Edman. 8th inning, just the start of the bottom of the 8th for the Dodgers. Edman leading off, Teoscar on deck, Fiducia in the hole. The 0-1 pitch, swung on and fouled away again. It's now 0-2 on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. The Cubbies just tied up the game, 5-5. That's why James came to life against the Mariners in the 9th inning. 0-2 the count to Edman. It's almost midnight for James. Swung on and missed by Edman, and down he goes. So there's 1 out. In the 8th inning. High riding fastball. Edman swung at a ball there. Again, toughest thing to resist that high riding fastball. And up comes Teoscar to the plate. Pitch is low in the dirt on the changeup. One ball, excuse me. One ball, no strikes. Pitch is taken for a strike. Fastball, it's 1-1 now. And now there'll be a challenge. Dodgers are going to lose that challenge, and now they're not going to have any more challenges. They're done. So, what else can go wrong? One ball, one strike to Teoscar. Maybe he can make amends for it by parking it in the pavilion right here. Let's see what you're going to do. There's a high fly foul and out of play. 1-2. You're right, Brian. It's the same pattern for the season. Dodgers pitching coach has not visited the mound once tonight. Good call, JT. You're exactly right. One ball, two strikes. The pitch swung on and missed. Another high-riding fastball punches out a Dodger. Swinging out of the strike zone. And there's 2 outs, so Weaver knows they can't resist that high-riding fastball, especially late in the game when they're trying to make something happen, like end it with one swing. Or at least take the lead. We're not in the extra innings yet. So Fiducia to the plate. Pitch is low in the dirt. So the Dodgers has totally shut down their offense at production here. One ball, no strikes to Fiducia. The pitch swung on and missed. A big swing. It's now 1-1 on the changeup. One ball, one strike to Fiducia. Fiducia doubled and scored a run early in the game, but that was indeed early in the game. Pitch is way low. Dodgers have been 1 for 16 since they scored their last run in the 3rd inning. That was that single by Mookie Betts. Since then, they've been 1 for 16 at the plate. Not good. That will not get it done. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Fiducia waiting in. Ohtani on deck. Swung on and missed on the changeup. It's now 2-2. Well, since you got 2 outs and you're swinging like that, might be best served saving Ohtani for the 9th inning. Going to the top of the order, bottom of the 9th. The pitch. That was actually strike 3, but the umpire. Okay, so now they're going to punch him out on this challenge. Pirates are challenging. They're going to win this challenge. Oh, let's see. Oh, they're going to lose it. Pittsburgh's now out of challenges. I thought they won that. Okay. So good. But remember, when we go to if we go to extra innings, each team gets 1 challenge apiece. And they also get a man at second base to start the inning. Fiducia now, a 3-2 count. The pitch swung on and missed, and down he goes. So he got 1 pitch reprieve, and he goes down. We move to the 9th inning. Now it's getting serious. After 8 complete innings, Pirates 4, Dodgers 4. And for those Pirates, it'll be Trillo, the 3rd baseman, coming up, followed by the 1st baseman, Horwitz, and Lowell, the 2nd baseman. So it'll be Trillo, Horwitz, and Lowell trying to get some runs on the board to break this 4-4 tie. You're right. Very good. You're right, Schultz. Shrubs on that. You're exactly right. The top of the order, you get a whole new fresh start in the bottom of the 9th inning with Ohtani leading off. So that's the upside of it. That's why I said, okay, you got the first two guys out. Fiducia is up there. Even if he walks, I don't want to waste Ohtani. Save him for the ninth. You're right. Welcome in, Delrum. Good to see you back. Back and better than ever. Walk off is how we're going to have to do it. You're exactly right. You don't want to go to the extra innings and horse around with that. So just take care of it in the bottom of the ninth. And Henriquez is getting to go out there again. Okay. He's getting to go out there and face these Pirates. Pitch is outside for ball one. Both pitchers have been, from both sides, have been dealing. We have 23 strikeouts in this game from both teams combined. 23. The pitch is taken for a strike, a 100-mile-an-hour sinker. Count is now 1-1 to Trilo. Here we go. The 1-1 pitch from Henriquez. Swung on and fouled away. And no. Tucker fouls it. Tucker, he catches it. See, I was fooled because the hitter, Trilo, never moved out of the batter's box, and then he started to run afterwards. So I wasn't the only guy tricked on that one. So there's one out. Good job. So one out here in the ninth. And up comes Horwitz. Horwitz at the plate. Henriquez to the mound. Pitch right down the middle for a cutter for a strike. Oh for 4 is Horwitz in the game. Way inside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Henriquez has thrown 11 pitches in this game. He came to the last inning in. The pitch way high out of the strike zone on a 101-mile-an-hour fastball. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Horwitz. Dodgers just trying to get out of this inning to the bottom of the ninth, to the top of the order. 2-1 the count. The pitch is taken for a strike. So it's now 2-2. Don't go away. Still plenty of action to follow with the Dodgers leading off for the top of the order in the bottom of the ninth. And for that top of the order, that'll be Ohtani, Freeman, and Kike. Pa has 1 out earlier in the game, hit on the arm. The 2-2 pitch. Low on the slider for ball 3. The count is now full. 1 out in the ninth inning. 4-4 tie. There's a swung on and fouled. Didn't mean to do that to you. I got to figure out how to pronounce your name. I do apologize. Schwartz, Shrubs. So, yeah, I did not mean to trick you, but I was totally tricked because of the hitter. Trilo didn't move out of the batter's box. So 3-2 the count. The pitch. Swung on. There's a high fly ball out there. It's playable. Under it is Kike. It'll be Teoscar that'll catch it. So there's 2 outs now. 2 outs in the 9th inning. 1 more out to get. And then we got Ohtani coming to the plate against who knows who the Pirates will throw out there. Pirates have thrown a ton of pitchers at the Dodgers. Seems like they've all pitched like 1 inning. I'm going to count how many pitchers they've sent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. Seems like a lot more. Pitch swung on and missed. Oh and 1 the count to Lowell. Lowell to the plate. He's 2 for 4 with a double and 2 runs scored. The 0-1 pitch swung on. There's a line shot foul. There's a ground foul. 0-2 the count. 1 strike away from getting out of this and going to the bottom of the 9th. Lowell waiting in. The 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, a slider missing. No. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ninth inning, 2 outs. Pitch swung out of the strike zone and fouled away. So Lowell did Henriquez a favor. He swung at ball 2 on that one. Henriquez has now thrown 20 pitches. Ohtani in the dugout, getting ready for his first plate appearance to start the bottom of the 3rd, leading off for his leadoff plate appearance. Pitch is way high out of the strike zone. 102-mile-an-hour pitch misses badly. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're deadlocked in a 4-4 tie. Cruz parked that ball 424 feet deep into right field to tie this game up in the 8th inning. Pitch is swung on and lined. Is it foul by inches? Foul. Almost hit that foul pole, and that would have been trouble. In case you don't know, if it hits that foul pole, that's a home run. So Dodgers' breath in this stadium collectively were held on that one. So close, and it went foul. About 5-6 feet foul. Okay, so he's back up at the plate again. Henriquez, the 2-2 pitch on his 23rd pitch of the is going to be low. They're going to look over at 3rd. They're going to say strikeout, and that's it. Half swing, full swing. He's done. Done. We move to the bottom of the 9th inning. The score after 8.5 innings from Los Angeles. Pirates 4, Dodgers 4, but don't go anywhere. Shohei coming up, followed by Freddie Freeman. So Senor Chubbs. Yep, my oldest knows 30 used to call himself Senor Chubbs. Okay. Oh, I get it now. Okay, Senor Chubbs. Now I see it. Thank you for letting me know. A little help along the way makes it break down. Now I see it. Hen pop, brew pop. I saw it and I'll never forget it as we move to the bottom of the 9th inning. As Senor Chubb says, come on, get the order. Nice job, Henriquez. So, good job. Four tie. Ohtani. Let's see if he can end it with a walk-off. So if these, let's see, how many, I'm going to ask AI right here live. Let's see if AI can answer my question. How many walk-off home runs has Shohei Ohtani had? They're searching.
Shohei Ohtani has hit 1 walk-off home run in his Major League Baseball career.
Okay, so you heard it live right there. 1 walk-off home run Shohei's had in his baseball career. Let's see if he can pull off number 2 right here. Shohei Ohtani coming to the plate. Against just as I figured, Mason Montgomery, another pitcher, the 6th pitcher used by the Pirates in this game. Yeah. Sixth pitcher against, let's see, Mason Montgomery. He's 5-3 record, a 3.40 ERA, and up comes Shohei. So they're going to go lefty on lefty action, trying to shut down Shohei. The pitch is way high, and the slider for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Shohei trying to end it right here with 1 swing. The pitch is a strike. So it's now 1-1. I think you're right on that one when it comes to walk-offs, Rico, since Shohei only has 1 in his major league career. That's kind of stunning. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Then again, if you think about it, maybe because he was with the Angels, didn't have a lot of opportunities with them being behind all the time. Pitch is high for ball 2 on the 100-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ohtani. The next pitch is swung on and missed, and down goes Ohtani on that one. 100-mile-an-hour fastball from Montgomery. He's throwing some smoke out there. And up comes Freddie Freeman. And the Mariners beat the Cubbies. So sorry, James, indeed. 6-5 in the bottom of the 10th inning. So thank you, JT. 0-1 the count to Freeman on the strike. The pitch is check, swing, swing, they're going to call it. 0-2 the count to Freeman now. No balls, 2 strikes. And this pitch is way outside for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch is in the dirt, bounces. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Thank you all for tuning in to this broadcast. I got off to a rocky start, so we're now tied up 4-4 in the 9th inning. The pitch is outside for ball 3. The count is now full. Kike's on deck. Wonder if we'll see Rojas somewhere along the line of this game before it's over. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch way outside, swings at ball 4, and down he goes on the fastball. So it happens, it always happens in the big scheme of it. With the Dodgers, nothing comes easy. With 2 outs now in the 9th. Melted. Thank you so much, Jesse, for joining this chat. Thank you so much for being a part of making this channel a success. The 0-1 pitch is swung on. There's a high fly ball. Out goes Cruz. He's going to make the catch, sliding in the outfield, does Cruz. So now, not only did he hit that 2-run home run to tie the game up, he slides with a catch in the outfield to save Kike from extra bases. Can you believe that? Timeout as we move to the 10th and an extra inning. I'll be right back after this short timeout.
never lost form in a real quick break now. You hear the best and play by play. But they play gon' sing it right for me. You know, I say you was only done now. My radio was still the devil and I seen it up. You put it and go.
Okay, so just to go over the extra inning rules in case you've forgotten, the Dodgers now have a new pitcher on the mound. And there'll be a runner. Lowell will start the inning at second base. Dodgers are 4-0 in extra inning games. They've won, let's see, they have a streak of 9 straight sweeps, most in Major League Baseball. But right now, we're all concerned about the extra innings, and they're 4-0. Undefeated this season in extra inning games, and that's what we're in now as Bryan Reynolds comes to the plate. Phillips is on the mound. The pitch is taken for a strike. Reynolds is 1 for 3. Remember, we start this inning, extra innings, with a runner at second. Lowell away from second base for the Pirates. The pitch is low for ball 1. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 10th inning in a 4-4 tie. Time for the Dodgers talent to shine. You're right, Andre. Here's a pitch. Swung on and missed. A big swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Reynolds. He was really going for it with that swing. Looked like Don Mattingly with that. Just about came out of his shoes swinging at that ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 10th inning, no outs. 1 runner on. That was Lowell at second base to start this inning. And Phillips' pitch is swung on, that fouled away. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch way outside on the fastball, so the count is now 2-2 to Reynolds. National League standings, Brewers 80 wins, 49 losses. Dodgers 77 wins and 51 losses. Dodgers 2 games ahead of the Braves. There's a high fly ball. It'll drop right in front of Tucker, and rounding third and staying at third is Lowell. So could Tucker have caught that? I think if he really would have been going for it, he could have. But no reason to get more down on him for not hustling on that. Let's see. How deep was Tucker? Looking at it again. Yeah, he kind of eased up on it. Yeah. Oh well, he kept it in front of him. If he tries to dive it for it and misses it and it rolls to the wall, then we've got real trouble. So, no outs. We got a runner at first and third, and Gonzalez to the plate. He's 2 for 4. Nick Gonzalez. One-oh pitch. Right down the middle for a strike on the fastball. It's now 1-1 the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Gonzalez. One and one the count. 4-4 tie, 2 on. No outs. There's a swing and a miss on a sweeper. Nice pitch broken off there by Phillips. So let's see. Got to hope for a strikeout here, and then the next guy you double up since you got a runner at first. Pitch swung on and fouled away. That's the roadmap out of this mess. Strike out this guy. Just worry about this guy, and then double up the next hitter. Who's the next hitter coming up after Gonzalez? They go to the top of the order. So it'll be, or no, let's see. Oh, Cruz. Cruz coming up. The man that hit that 2-run home run to wreck the Dodgers and tie this game up at 4 apiece is waiting on deck. Okay. 1-2 the count. Swung on out of the strike zone and popped up and fouled away. So Gonzalez hanging tough, making Phillips work on the mound. Runners at first and second. No, first and third. First and third. No outs in a 4-4 tie. Great call, Andrew. You have to wonder why they don't. Especially to stay at that double play, too. Here's a pitch swung on and fouled away. And then you can get 2 runners in scoring position also. Nick Gonzalez, and this bat has had 7 pitches, fouling off 4 of those pitches, making Phillips work. The 1-2 pitch on the way. It's taken for a ball 2 on the sweeper. I think he's saving Tanner Scott. Eddie. Spot him swinging. Oh, nice. Check that FAC. So good. They did exactly what I said they needed to do. Strike out this guy. Now you got the 6'7" Dominican coming to the plate in Cruz. Hit that 420-foot home run to dead center field in the 8th inning to tie this game up. And now they're going to walk him. So they want no part of Cruz, and he'll be awarded first base as he walks to first literally, and up comes Davis. Davis will pinch hit for Flores. So with the bases loaded, 1 out, the pitch is taken for called strike 1. This season, in 82 games, Henry Phillips is hitting 170, 8 home runs and 32 ribbies. Roberts working the gum hard with his arms over the dugout. Pitcher's a strike 2. I still say they got to shoot 2. Get that double play. I've been talking about it. They got the situation set up for it. It's 0-2 count. You can go ahead and strike out Davis. That's fine. I'll take either one, but I'd prefer the double play. Here's the pitch. Swung on. There's a ground shot down to Mookie. He shovels underhand to Edman over to 1 for the Freddie Freeman for the double play. And just like that, the Dodgers shoot 2 and get out of the top of the 10th inning. Can you believe that? Mookie Betts. No, check that. It'll be Muncy, Betts, and Tucker coming up in the bottom of the 10th inning. So the Dodgers get the very thing we've all been waiting and pleading and hoping for. Andrew was even calling for it. Why don't they steal second? But they ultimately put Cruz on base anyways, and they double him up. What a play by the Dodgers on that one. Shooting 2 when you most need it, they come up big. Meanwhile, for the Dodgers, in the 10th, as I said, it'll be Muncy, Betts, and Tucker. And who's going to be pitching to these guys? We got to find out. Will the Pirates dig into that bullpen again? Pull out the 7th pitcher? Let's see what they do. Sometimes you get lucky, that Boo. Sometimes you get lucky. If you told me, look at all the times I called for a double play and didn't get it, you'd also see. So that's just baseball in a nutshell, the kind of things you hope to set up and get. And the Dodgers shooting two was a big part of it. So now, let's see. How far down the line do we have to go to get to Tucker? As Deldrum wonders. Let's see. Let's see. JT, welcome in, JT. JT's now in here new. And it'll be another pitcher, Gregory Soto. Let's get to know Gregory Soto on the fly. Gregory Soto comes in. He's a lefty, 31-year-old, 6'1", 247 out of the Dominican Republic. So, and up comes Call. They're going to go to the pinch hitter. Kike will now be at second base. And Alex Call will come up and pinch hit for Muncy. This is me, Jackie Robinson, number 42. Okay, so it's an 0-1 count as he fouled it off to Call. Oh, and 1 the count. Call to the plate. Soto checks Kike at second. The pitch is squares away to bunt, pulls it back. It's now 1-1 the count. We're in the bottom of the 10th inning and a 4-4 tie. The pitcher's a nice down bunt, foul by Call. So just foul. Coming up quickly was Trollo at third, picked it up, and it was foul. Welcome in, Stephen. Good to see the chat community build and get stronger every game. Good call. And thank you for all joining us. Having a good game here in a 4-4 deadlock tie, bottom of the 10th inning. 1-2 the count to Call. The pitch is strikeout. He kind of did a check swing and the ump said, oop, you went around too far, and down he goes. So Soto gets the strikeout and there's one out now. So Kike remains at second base. And up comes Kyle Tucker. So Tucker had a chance. He had a big chance with the bases loaded. I believe that was in the 8th inning. And came up empty. Maybe the 7th. Whatever the case is, he's up there now with 2 on, 1 out. We're in the 10th inning. He's got a man in scoring position. He started this game with a standing ovation. The crowd gave him to try to boost up his confidence, and let's see if they can have it here. Big swing and a miss on a slider. It's 0-1. Kyle Tucker's 0 for 3 tonight with a walk, hitting .230. He showed some promise in Colorado of breaking out of the slump. Pitch is low and outside. One and one the count to Tucker. 2 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 10th inning and a 4-4 tie. Pitch is a foul ball. on the sinker. So it's now 1-2. Thank you, Elite, for tuning into the channel. Appreciate any support along the way. Thank you so much. 1-2 the count. The pitch is low for ball 2 on the slider. We got Tommy Edman waiting on deck. There's only 1 out. 4 career walk-off hits Kyle Tucker has. And he could definitely do one right here. The pitch taken low. They're going to check swing that. They're going to, challenge the count. Remember, each team gets 1 challenge now in the extra innings. And that's indeed a ball. The Pirates have lost their challenges for the rest of this game. They're done. And now that count is 3-2 to Tucker. See if Tucker can get a walk out of this and send up Tommy Edman to the plate with the bases loaded. 1 out. We just need a scoring fly ball. Get on base. There's a foul ball on the sinker. That's okay. So that's the path to victory I'm calling. Walk Tucker, get Tommy Edman up there and hit a long scoring fly ball, and this game's over. Dodgers win 5-4 and a scoring fly ball by Edman. Three and 2 the count. Just don't. There's a ground ball down to the second baseman. He throws wildly to. Whoa, nice. Under flipped it to the second baseman to get the out. Meanwhile, we got what we wanted. Nope, we didn't get it. Because now there's 2 outs. We got a man at third, but scoring fly ball won't help you now. Not with 2 outs. We need him there with 1 out. So now 2 outs. Runners at first and third. And at this point, I'll even take a wild pitch all the way to the backstop and the Dodgers win it that way. I'm calling for a wild pitch, something to get home the win. Take it anything. Any way you can get it. Soto has thrown 11 pitches. We're in the 10th inning and 2 outs, 2 on. The pitch, right down the middle for a strike and a sinker. So Soto says, wild pitch, watch this. Right down the middle. 0-1 the count to Tommy Edman. Kike away from third base. Remember, he's the runner that was put there on second base to start this inning. He's now at third. Pitch is fouled away. Now it's 0-2 on the sweeper. And we're 1 strike away from going to the 11th inning. Let's go wild pitch walk-off. Good one, Andrew. Era Schreiber, Ed from Iran. Hey, we got someone from Iran. Good job. Welcome in from Iran. A big bong to you. 0-2 the count. Soto on the mound. The 0-2 pitch. Nope. He's still waiting. A long wait. Was it a pitch violation? They're not saying. Nope. Kike's at third. That's the winning run at third base. 2 outs. We're in the 10th inning. Edman to the plate. Kike at third. Kyle Tucker at first. On a force out. The pitch is swung on. Line drive. It's going to drop. Dodgers are going to win it. It's going to go to the wall and forget about it. This game is over. Kike scores a winning run. Tommy Edman's the hero. And a big gong to that guy. The Dodgers all come out of the dugout. They're mobbing Tommy Edman around the mound, and this game is over in dramatic fashion as the Dodgers win it. Can you believe that? Just when I get up to 467 viewers in the community, they all go away on the victory. A good, happy victory. Let's give you the totals of this game. For the Dodgers to win it and keep their 4-game winning streak alive. Phillips gets the win. He goes to 1-2 with a 4.91 ERA. Soto gets the loss, falls to 5-4 with a 3.44 ERA. The Dodgers win it with 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. The Pirates 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error. And thank you so much for tuning in to this game. Sincerely appreciate each and every one of you for joining us for this game. So, reminding you, as finally at the end, S.I. Hund shows up with chickens and balls and duckies all around. Dodgers win. Good night, everybody. So, once again, thank you all for tuning in. Have yourself a tremendous evening to you, wherever you may be. Don't forget, tomorrow, Scoobs goes, and a 6:10 start from Los Angeles. 9:10 from Pittsburgh, wherever you may be. Have yourself a good night. Turn out the lights. This game is over.
Play what crazy game does it so many great plays, and now it's time to turn out the lights. The game is over. Bid you a pleasant good night and free you baby. Turn out the lights again. The game is all over for you. Turn out the lights, game's over. You think you can come and you do a cup up. The game like the night, the game's over. He doesn't get up a man.